Hello YouTube. This is my red BMW F650. I'll start this video out. This bike was stolen August the 9th of 2016. I got a call December the 23rd from a detective saying they might have found my bike. Doubtful, because I've had that call and had to go ID different bikes that wasn't even BMWs. These bikes are far and few in between here. The BMW F650s, the 1200s and 1100s, and there's a few 800s that run around here. So I went to look at it at the tow place, the recovery center, and it was my bike. I was excited to see it. It's in better shape than what I thought I would find it. I thought I'd find it all stripped down, no plastic on it whatsoever, headlight and everything on it. I'm trying to use it as a dirt bike. It has sustained some damage. The carburetors are trash from where this bike laid on its side in the woods for over 5 months. I'm surprised it don't look worse than what it does. Dirt daubers have built in it. Some of the wiring has been chewed by rats. There's rat droppings everywhere and everything. This is the breather for the carburetor, for the box. I pulled a bunch of junk out of there. I need to take it all apart, check it out, see if the filter's been ate on, stuff like that. They tried to knock the lock out, and they couldn't. I took this off to get this out from where they tried to knock it out, and then they tried to hot wire it. They didn't succeed. There is no mileage on the bike except for about a half a mile that was on there when it was took from me, and it was found, like I said, a quarter of a mile from my house in the woods. Two teenage juveniles stole it, and that's all I'm going to say, except, you know, what gave them the right to take it. And, you know, it's not like I wouldn't notice the bike riding around one of the neighborhoods, because people ride dirt bikes around here all the time. And I don't know what they was thinking, but my windshield got broke, my turn signals got broke. It's scuffed all over. It looks like rats have been chewing on the handlebar grips. The mirrors are scuffed up. They drilled that lock out, tried to knock that lock out. That didn't work. So at that point, they broke the seat so that they could get access to it. The battery's bad, of course, and some of the wiring, some of these fusible links, I think, are popped, and I've got to check them out. At one point in time, this bike was a beautiful bike, and they broke that there. Had to pay $250 to get my bike back from the tow company. That it was towed from a quarter of a mile from my house. You know, they could have called and said, "Hey, look, we've got your bike. Do you want to push it, you know, through the woods to the next subdivision and get your bike back?" But no, they had a tow company take it. But that's all right. I'm glad to have it back. Didn't have full coverage. I had liability insurance. I've learned my lesson on that. Always have full coverage. And it looks like there's a dent right there, some kind of dent in the plastic. They didn't knock the gas tank lock out, and it was about half. It was full when I parked it that night, and it was raining that night. And now there's just a little bit less. There was a little bit less than half when I drained the gas out of it, and the cockpit was on. So what it was, when it was laying on its side, because it was laying on this side, the gas had ran out of the tank and could no longer fill the carburetors up. And I've got to change the oil in it and the filter, because I don't know if any gas got down into the oil or not. All the fluid, it's water cooled. The water is still in it. Everything's up to par on that. Yeah, just glad I got it back. It was a sad situation. Gave up hope on it, and now it's come back. And I've looked down in there. None of the wiring down in there looks hurt. Just, you can see where rats have been living in it, chewing on things. My toolkit is there. The trunk, I got the trunk back for it too. There was a trunk on it, but the trunk was broke. they busted the lock out of it to get the trunk off of it. And you can see there where they've scuffed the paint off of it, and the plastics are scuffed up. And this right here is, for some reason, it's rough and that smooth. It's like that sitting in the sun a lot. I don't know. But guys, I appreciate you looking. Subscribe and comment and share. Thank you and have a good day.